I don't know where we ended the last video. I think it was we'd gotten to Machu Picchu, we were wrapping up, and then we were going to go descending. Unfortunately, my camera had died, so I never really got to end off that video, so I'm not going to make a new one. I'm just going to carry on. So today, new day, we're at this really nice hotel out. I can't say the name of it yet. I'll put it on the screen. We're not that far away from there. We're right in the mountains. It's absolutely beautiful around me. The weather's beautiful. The sun's up. That's a nice day. But the reason I'm out here filming and not inside is because of this. Hopefully you can see them. If not, we're going to get a little bit closer. But there are two alpacas, I think it is. Just sitting here, hanging out, having a good morning. We're not going to get too close because, you know, they're just waking up, right? So we'll get like, you know, a few feet away. Hello. So you guys can see them better. Just hold on a second. Good morning, guys. I think this is the closest we're gonna get because I think they're still technically wild animals. But they're very cute, and they're sitting there, just living their best alpaca life, which is pretty easy when you live somewhere like this. You can just kind of sit there and contemplate stuff. So after this, we are going to go back into town. We're going to go explore the Sacred Valley. We're going to meet some locals, do a little bit of shopping, have a picnic, I believe it is, and then I think head back to Cusco. So this is a bit of a different trip because usually we just kind of go somewhere and then head back to Lima. But this time we're also going to the Rainbow Mountains on Sunday. I thought it was on Monday, it's on Sunday. So we can leave out of Cusco and go to those too. So kind of like a 4-day trip, which is pretty cool. I'm not complaining. 5 actually, I guess I flew down on Wednesday night, yeah. So 5-day trip, which is pretty cool. So gotta pack up and go. So I'll see you guys later, wherever that is. So you're now at the Temple of Oyabembo, and I said that wrong. We're at the very top of it. This temple was used by the Incan people prior to the arrival of the Spaniards. We just learned that the last Incan king, when the Spaniards were arriving, was running up this way from Cusco, and he told the people working on the temple, because it was never quite completed, to slow down the Spaniards. So they started throwing the rocks from the walls of this temple down below. It was never completed, but it's absolutely gorgeous and beautiful. You can kind of see it behind me. It goes all the way down there. The climb up here, as usual, was pretty tough, but I survived still. Stairs, you haven't killed me yet. So as I was saying in the last video, when I was up there somewhere, this site, I misspoke, I'm sorry, was made by the pre-Incan people, and then the Incans took over, and what they do is they absorb the culture and absorb the religion. They took over the area, and then they were here for a couple hundred years. I think it was 200, 250, something like that, and then they started building these massive buildings, these massive things that we know today for like the Incan structures like Machu Picchu and this one and other ones. And that was like the height of the Incan Empire. And then of course the Spaniards came and destroyed everything and ruined everything. So that's why this behind me wasn't completed, why Machu Picchu wasn't completed, why a lot of things we see throughout Peru aren't completed. But the reason that I had to stop the last video is because they were calling us over to try cocoa leaves. And cocoa leaves here are a traditional plant, leaf of a plant obviously, that can be used to get you high, to help with exercise, elevation, mood, that kind of thing. And I really wanted to hear more about it because I'm like, well, that's something that I wanted to try. I tried it. It was okay. It didn't do anything. I had to like take a wad of it, put it like in the side of my mouth, kind of like a chipmunk would do, and like let the saliva then kind of dissolve it. It was all right. I don't think I want to rush back and do it anytime again, but it was okay. I don't know what we're doing now. I heard some people talking about we're going to go ride a llama or an alpaca. I don't know if that's right or not, but I'm sure we got something good planned because it's a long day. And it's absolutely beautiful here. The sun is shining and the wind is blowing, but it's not too hot, it's not too cold. It's just a really nice day to explore some ancient Incan sites. So what you see behind me are the old, still being used, but they are old, salt mines. So there's a spring here, I don't know if you can see it, they kind of feed salt water into these pools, and they harvest the salt from these pools and they sell it on the global market. So they've been using this system before the Incans arrived, before the pre-Incan period, through the Incan period, through the Spanish period, and now with the Peruvian period. There's about, I think they said 5,000 pools here, and they keep adding them all the time. There's a couple more now that way that they've added, and I think 2008, so recently enough. You can kind of see the different colors. They told us that there are 3 kinds of salt produced here, different kind of layers of salt, and how some salt they have to produce at the very beginning of the, I think it's the rainy season, and then at the later, and then the more further into the season as the salt kind of stacks up. It's pretty cool, but it's pretty bright too, and we have to really come down here to get to it. So I'm gonna go down, see what I can see down there more by the spring water, and if there's anything worth seeing, I'll take a video. Otherwise, I'll see you guys at the picnic. I don't know if we're ever gonna ride those llamas. I think that was a joke, which is really too bad. That's okay.
Okay? For example, in this one, this is adult alpaca. Yeah, adult alpaca. This is table runner, reversible. Okay? You touch.
My dinner table is sitting in stores.
And this one, this is sheep wool. Okay? Sheep. You touch. Sheep.
Gracias.
When you feel the texture, you feel that this blanket is cool. is heavy and is soft, the baby alpaca. Alpaca adult is heavy, also it's cold, but it's not soft as the first one. Okay?
Gracias.
Baby alpaca you can wear straight to your skin, doesn't itch you, that's why it's expensive. And also it's difficult to get the first shape. We consider baby alpaca.
I don't really want to put it on my lips anymore, actually. Change my mind. I feel like. No, it's
You want lemon juice?
Please.
What is it?
Blush, yeah, definitely gonna be the blush. I feel like it would also take away your wrinkles. It's not like blood.
Yeah, good job.
Thank you. So we just finished up at the textile factory. We got to learn how they make their different products like blankets, shirts, hats, scarves, runners, that kind of stuff. And I thought it was about like how they make the color red, especially red, and how they use this parasite from the local cacti, and they crush it, they put it in some water, and that's that little clip I'll be showing on the screen before this part of the video where it crushed into my hand. And it's a white parasite. When you crush it, it turns to this really rich red, and then they can add stuff like lemon juice or a type of mineral to it, and it changes it to either orange or pink. And they also use other stuff too. Like I have some stuff over here. Hold on, I'll show you. Here they have some type of yellow flour that they used to make the cloth yellow. Here they have that corn we tried up in Lima and how to make it purple. Here's like a fungus lichen they used to make it orange. Here's a plant to make it green, a root to make it purple, one to make it blue. Really incredible to see them just use natural ingredients to make textiles. And I'm sure even like back home in Canada, the indigenous people use same things, but you don't, because I haven't seen a place to really go and learn about how they do it and how they did it back then. And it's so great to come here and like buy stuff from this local community. We learned that this is a community of like 12 families, I think it's 10 or 12 families. So every dollar you spend here is split amongst them all. So as I was leaving, this little girl offered me like a bracelet. Like I didn't want it. I just gave her 20 soles because 20 soles is like $5, and I know it goes a lot further for them here than back home. So I gave it to her. Just here, just take this, because I know that helps so many more people. Oh my goodness, a baby alpaca just walked in. Hold on. So we're just about to take a group photo and then we're head out, so I thought I'd end the video now. Thank you for coming along with me to trip to Machu Picchu and the sacred Incan Valley. As always, my name is Kenton Young. This has been Kenton Young Travel, and I'll see you tomorrow on the way to the Rainbow Mountains. Bye, guys.